Welcome to the Leppington Town Centre Visioning Workshop. A lot has been going on in Leppington Town Centre. This is a brief summary of what has happened. In March 2013, Leppington's initial draft plan was finalised and Leppington Town Centre transitioned from a rural to urban land use zoning. In 2014, the Western Sydney Airport and Airtropolis were announced, approximately 10 kilometres to the northeast of Leppington. Construction is currently underway and the first commercial flights are scheduled for 2026. In 2015, Leppington train station was opened, connecting Leppington to the Greater Sydney Rail network, with additional rail connections to the Western Sydney Airport planned. An additional 1,000 spaces of commuter parking is currently under construction, due for completion later this year. In 2017, the Department of Planning, Industry and Environment announced a review into the Leppington Town Centre precinct to investigate the limited development since the initial rezoning in 2013. In November 2019, the department further announced a new approach to planning across a number of precincts in Greater Sydney, including Leppington Town Centre, handing lead of the project to Camden and Liverpool councils. This new approach to planning includes a new approval pathway, which Council is currently working towards. Leppington Town Centre has been earmarked by the Greater Sydney Regional Plan, the Western City District Plan, and the Camden Local Strategic Planning Statement as a strategic centre. A strategic centre is a local and regional hub for jobs, community services, and housing. There are currently around 30 strategic centres across Greater Sydney, including Burwood, Castle Hill, Chatswood, Fairfield, Marsden Park, Narellan, Rouse Hill and St Mary's. These strategic centres can vary in size, scale and function. Leppington Town Centre Precinct is approximately 440 hectares in size, located across Camden and Liverpool council lands, and is largely undeveloped since the initial rezoning in 2013. Some key features of the site include the 3 natural watercourses associated with the South Creek system flowing north through the site, the nearby Western Sydney parklands, a continuous network of parkland between Austral and Marsden Park. Connectivity to the Greater Sydney Rail network through Leppington Station. The local heritage-listed Leppington Public School. And the recently upgraded Bringelly Road, providing freight access between Leppington, Greater Sydney, the Western Sydney Airport and Airtropolis, and the interstate freight network. The Leppington Town Centre Review. Council officers are taking a holistic and evidence-based look at all aspects of Leppington Town Centre, informed by a number of specialist studies and in consultation with relevant industry experts. This includes the transportation network, provision of utilities, water cycle management, as well as reviewing the general land uses appropriate for jobs, houses, public space, and community facilities. It's a huge body of work that is a priority for Council. We are looking forward to sharing the completed proposal with you at the formal public exhibition period. The next steps. Before Council can publicly exhibit any proposed changes to the Leppington Town Centre precinct, there are a few key milestones to meet first. 1. The Community Visioning Workshop. This is where we ask you what kind of place you think Leppington Town Centre should be and who we are building it for. Your ideas will help inform the indicative layout plan for Leppington Town Centre. 2. Formal review by elected councillors at both Camden and Liverpool Council. This endorses the proposal for submission to the Department of Planning, Industry and Environment and the subsequent public exhibition. 3. Formal review by the Department of Planning, Industry and Environment. This ensures Council has met all legislative requirements for the project and further endorses the proposal for public exhibition. 4. Public exhibition, where you will be invited to formally comment on the proposed amendments. The purpose of the Visioning Workshop is to ask you what kind of place you think Leppington Town Centre should be. When answering the survey questions, consider what kind of people will live, work and visit Leppington Town Centre. Will they be young professionals, families with children, retirees, or short-stay workers? And what kind of jobs should we provide? Science and technology-based, or an innovation and creative industries hub? A skills-based and professional jobs centre, or a strong focus on government, educational and healthcare employment? How will people travel between home and work? Cycling, walking, public transport, or private vehicles? And what other services will they need within the town centre? Community centres, medical facilities, schools, emergency services, or night markets and theatres? What kind of overall vision should we have for Leppington Town Centre? Should Leppington Town Centre be a low or no carbon precinct? A smart city? A creative and innovative hub? An inclusive and multicultural town centre? We'd like to thank you for participating in the Leppington Town Centre Visioning Workshop, and we look forward to hearing your ideas.